also knew there was something else in life that was more than what I was getting. I knew there was more enjoyment to be had, there was more juice to be squeezed. I just had an inkling that that was something that led to a well-rounded life. I knew that there were these people in life who were accomplished in the physical world, but also seemed kind of like deeply happy. If you have a drive to actually find freedom within yourself, you need to build your self-compassion, your self-resilience, your self-strength, so that you can sit with every aspect of yourself. As soon as you have an awareness that you can see your thoughts, your life will become brighter, your grass will become greener, your sky will become bluer. Once you sit there with your emotions, you will become freer. Once you sit there with your sense of self, you become deeply free. There's these layers, and this is what we're basically talking about. There's a layer of thought, there are layers of emotions, there are layers of persona, how we kind of say we are. I'm Mitch, I'm a surfer, I'm a university lecturer, I'm a male of this age, all these things. That's kind of like the persona. Deeper than that, there's an element of self. I am me, I'm me, and me is separate to you, and me is separate to everything else. And all of these things can be witnessed. And if they are truly witnessed, if they're witnessed with objective awareness, they dissolve and disappear like anything else. And when you have an opportunity to witness yourself and yourself disappears, what that means is your point of differentiation has disappeared with it. So what that means is there's no differentiation between you or I, for instance, but beyond that, there's no differentiation at all, which means there is no thing. There's literally no experience that occurs. Because there is no experience that's occurring, there is a full experience of everything that occurs at the same time, because there's no differentiation of it being separated. That stands outside of every other experience you could ever have. Spiritual practice is your experience while you're doing that real world stuff. You can make things happen in the physical world, but your experience while you're making those things happen is the spiritual experience. That can start by, I'm going to try and make myself a little bit happier, a little bit calmer. I'm going to sit there in a bit more peace. I'm going to find God. You know, people say I'm going to find God, or I spoke to God, or I had an experience of God, because that's how good it feels to find your real, true internal freedom.